Hello students, today we are going to discuss some numerical problems in pharmaceutics. One of the common category in numericals is alligation method. The general numericals in these methods are like, for example, you have one alcohol which is of 20% strength and one alcohol of 10% strength. How would you make an alcohol of 15% from these two strengths? These can be solved easily. Align both of these given concentration in descending order. That means the higher concentration will be here and the lower concentration will be the next side. And put the concentration which has to be prepared in the middle. And very simple, subtract this from the concentration to be prepared. This will be 5. Subtract this will be 5 also. That means 5 parts of 20% and 5 parts of 10% will collaboratively make the concentration of 15%. So this will be your answer, 5 parts of 20% and 5 parts of 10%. But in exams, one step is ahead. For example, how in exam can be asked 20% of alcohol and 10% of another alcohol, and you have to prepare 15% of, just for say 300 ml of that alcohol. Now in this second category, the volume of the alcohol to be prepared is also given. Okay. Now how we can solve this? The same thing will apply. First, align or arrange the concentration, the given concentration in descending order, and subtract diagonally, and you will get 5 parts of this and 5 parts of this. In this, you have calculated the parts, the ratio of both of these concentration. But what is asking in the exam? The exact concentration, the exact volume of 20% and the exact volume of 10% is required to prepare 300 ml of 15%. Correct? Now, what we have to do? Add both of these ratio. The ratio is 5:5. The addition 5 plus 5 is 10. The addition of 5:5 is 10. Correct? For calculating of concentration of 20%, let's see what is doing. Its 5 parts is there. 5 multiplied by how many parts? How many ml? 300 ml. 300 divided by the addition of their ratio 10. What it will be? 150 ml. That means 5 parts of 20% is required, but how much amount is required or how many volume is required? This is the answer, 150 ml. If you take 150 ml from 20%, and next, what about this? 5, their ratio, into the required volume 300 ml divided by 10 is also by chance both of these concentration and both of these volume are same. That means if you took 150 ml of 20% and in the same way 150 ml of 10%, it will comprise of 300 ml and the concentration of that alcoholic mixture will be 15%. This is one of the category. Let's see another example. For example, we have one concentration 30% and other concentration is 10%, and out of both of these concentration we have to prepare, just for say 15% concentration. Okay, we have two concentrations of alcohol, one is 30%, other is 10%, and need to prepare a mixture of 15% volume. Let's see how it will be calculated. what parts of 30% required and what parts of 10% are required. The same way, arrange in descending order both of these concentration. Now put the concentration which has to be prepared. For example, it is 15. Subtract diagonally, it will be 5 and it will be 15. What is the answer? 5 parts of 30% and 15 parts of 10% are required to prepare a mixture of 15%. This will be the answer. But in exams, the question is to the next level. They add that you have to prepare 15%, but for example 600 volume of. Now the question may be of this type. There is a alcohol which has 30% strength, another alcohol which has 10% strength, and you have to prepare a mixture from both of these which have concentration of 15% and in terms of volume it is 600 ml. Now how to calculate it? The same process. You have to calculate the parts first, or we can say the ratio of both of the volumes. Then what ratio we have? Find 5:15. 5% of 30% and 15 of 10%. It will comprise to make a volume of 15% strength. That's correct. Now add it, it will be 20. Now calculate the volume of 30% alcohol. It is 5 parts. We can calculate like this: 5 multiplied by what is the volume required? 600 ml divided by what is the ratio? Addition of this ratio 20. What it will be? 150 ml. Correct. That means 150 ml of 30% alcohol is required. Second, for 15%, 15 multiplied by how much volume required? 600 divided by what is the addition of their ratio? Is correct. It will be 450 ml. That means the answer will be, took 150 ml of 30%, correct, took 150 ml of 30% and 450 ml of 10%. This will comprises, or this will make the concentration of 15% and the volume will be 600. You can calculate this 150 to 450. Both of this after addition will give the value of 600. Correct. So by this way you can cross check your answers also. Thank you.